kind of tweaks his knee a little bit. That's a big guy, Dach.
You know what? I'm about to say it. Okay. So, I don't care that you broke your elbow.
Big game tonight. I don't know why they didn't lean on this more during the broadcast, but the Capitals, they're trying to squeak into the wild card spots. And the way that Buffalo is playing specifically could be a little fight in the Atlantic. So Montreal needs to bring their A game. In net tonight, Dobes versus Charlie Lindgren. Do the Habs have what it takes to beat the Capitals at home at the Bell Center? Let's talk about it. This was a game I was looking forward to. Saturday night NHL hockey. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that it's back. Thought I was going to have a couple beers, slow things down, maybe edit this video a little bit slower than usual, have some fun with it. But I forgot I have to wake up early tomorrow to bring my son to a birthday party. Should be a good time, but I want to try to wake up, feeling good. So let's get right into the recap of this game. First of all, thank you so much for your support. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe. We'd love to have you at in this community. We're growing. We're big. We're almost at 23,000 subscribers. Can you help me get there? Everyone else, don't worry about it. Hype the video, like the video, send it to friends, comment below. All that stuff that's good. Alors, on va commencer avec la formation de départ. If I can find it, there it is. Nos attaquants, our forwards. We got Caufield, Suzuki, Dach, Slavkovsky, Kapanen, Demidov, Newhook, Evans, Bolduc, Anderson, Danault, Gallagher. Yeah, Bolduc slots back in. Texier is out tonight. Healthy scratch. It feels like, they're giving guys time. So I don't mind it. No défenseur, our defensemen. We got Matheson, Gooley, Hudson, Dobson, Struble, Guerrier. So defensively, Arbor is sitting out. Struble is in, much to the chagrin of a lot of the fan base. Thing is, Struble was pretty good this game. No Galdien, our goalies. We got Dobes in net. Monty backing him up. So how's this thing going to start? There's history here. They faced off against each other last season. Is it going to be a chippy game? Is it going to be a calculated game? What kind of game are we getting ourselves into? Well, the first period gets underway and immediately Montreal strikes.
And it's Caufield breaking it on. Caufield scores!
Who else but Cole Caufield? There was no feeling each other out. The first line starts. The Suzuki takes the face off. And in the same shift, Caufield gets behind the blue liners, finds a way past them, and then also gets behind Lindgren. 1-0 for Montreal. Cole Caufield is definitely having a season. I think that there's no chance he doesn't hit 40 goals. Knock on wood. Does he make it to 50? A couple of multi-goal games, and he's right there. That would be a big feather in his cap. I'd love to see it. So the Habs continue the attack. They don't let up. And Montreal is looking like they've learned some lessons tonight. But a lesson they might want to learn is a veteran lesson that the Capitals seem to get right. Capitals are getting away with all sorts of calls, often behind the play, holding calls, hooking, interference. Suzuki was mugged quite a bit. And I think if you know where to draw the line and what to do and when to do it, yeah, it's like they say, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. The Habs are going to go on a power play, however, when Washington does get caught with their hand in the cookie jar. And here's what I was talking about. Suzuki right off the faceoff getting some grief. Power play 1, no luck. Power play 2, much the same, but it was nice to see Newhook out there zooming around like he's back. And you know what? After this game, he definitely is back. Right where he left off, I really liked what I saw from Newhook tonight. But now Matheson is going to the box. They're going to try out their penalty kill. Let's see how they do against Washington. Well, not too bad. Pretty textbook. But Dobes is stopping what the Capitals have to dish out. Even Ovechkin, who for some reason is just left all by himself in his office, being watched by no one, because why would you watch the most goal-scoring player in the entire existence of the league? But after the power play, Ovechkin does get it done.
Off by Dylan Strome. Pressured by Kapanen. Drive from the line. Thomas the save scores. Alexander.
He gets them on the board. This starts off with Dobson being so lackadaisical on a clear. The puck gets worked around. And like I said, you got to leave Ovechkin wide open. He's all open right in the side of the net. He needs space. You got to give him space in order to score goals. Let him score his goals. Wonder if he could make it to 1,000, for example. Could he make it to 1,000? So that's okay. Reset. Keep playing the way that you've been playing, and you'll probably get rewarded, like this reward.
Cut it off to the line. Struble shot. Suzuki scores. Caufield is
Cole Caufield, 2-1. So not so long after Ovechkin scores, Caufield scores, who passes Guy Lafleur as the franchise leader in go-ahead goals. Just bonkers. Cole Caufield. And now you're starting to wonder, could Caufield have a hat trick this game? Could he have a natural hat trick this game? And he almost does when Dach feeds Caufield in front. Now Caufield is the one that's left all alone. What is going on defensively in this first period? That's how the first period would end, 2-1 after 1. The crowd appreciates the effort here by the Canadiens. They head into the dressing room with cheers. Second period is off. The Capitals kind of looking sloppy in their own end, starting to see some cracks form on the Capitals side. They're also looking really sloppy at the blue lines. Suzuki gets a break, but Lindgren just barely finds it. And now Newhook is getting sprung by Hudson. I'm watching this and I'm already queuing up the eyebrow animation, but he can't find the last handle to put this past Lindgren. Line 2 has been somewhat quiet since coming back. In my opinion, they're just getting shut down, and they'll reinvigorate themselves back into what we expect from them. But they do get a good little look here for Kapanen. Good work here by Slav and Dobson. And now Ryan Leonard is going to go to the box for Holland Gooley's helmet off, so they're back to the power play. Can they capitalize on this one? No luck again for power play 1, but when they return to even strength,
here comes Newhook driving in, feeds it back, Boulder to Matheson, scores!
Matheson makes it 3-1. Newhook drives in and drops the puck back to Bolduc. Bolduc finds the cycle when Matheson comes up to attack, and Matheson, he's great. He's great offensively. What a crazy offensive back end team Montreal has. 3-1 in the second period. This is shaping up to be a great game for Montreal. Can they continue to find those details and remain a threat offensively? Yeah, they can.
Right up into the Capital zone. Suzuki holds on, drops back, scores! Kirby Dach rips it home!
Dach makes it 4-1. Montreal keeps coming. Suzuki, patient, so patient here, allows the guys to get into their lanes. Dach picks it up. Wilson, too slow, and Dach knocks it home. 4-1 for Montreal. Now Wilson, he's wincing on the bench here. He doesn't look so good. I played this back. I don't know what happens here. He might have kicked his own ankle. You ever do that? You ever fall and like smack your own ankle with your skate blade or whatever? Very painful, but maybe his pride is also hurt here because he does return to the ice and he's going around doing Tom Wilson stuff. Still in the second period, Gallagher is headed to the box for being stronger than his opponent, who can't seem to hold on to his stick, but it was a pretty textbook kill. But Ovechkin, of course, had a great chance when he was left alone, as you do. You just allow him to just sit there by himself and let him do whatever he wants. You can't defend him too much, guys. Just leave him do his thing. That's going to be it for the second period. So 4-1 after 2. Dobes is having himself a great game. He's been huge on a few shots, and just things are really starting to swing his way, guys. Now, before they drop the puck in the third period, they have a nice little segment where they show that Martin St. Louis is the fittest athlete ever to have lived, making us all feel pretty inadequate. The Nordic curl. That looks tough. I could probably do it, but it looks tough. Now off to the third period. We see Dobes make probably my favorite save of the night. When off the draw, they're playing 4-on-4 here, and Connor McMichael finds the puck after Matheson bobbles it. Dobes comes up big. Yep, keep having a game, Dobes. But at this point, it actually feels like it's been long enough since the Habs left Ovechkin all alone, so they're going to do it again, and guess what? He scores.
Pavilion. Want to go back for Strome. Strome's got it in front. Ovechkin score.
The Habs are going to lose a puck battle, and Ovechkin's going to swoop in front. Nobody's watching him. Newhook could be watching him. Dobson could be watching him. No, they just let him swoop in right into the slot. Unbelievable. Struble knocks Leonard down. Struble's got a point this game, and he's not been making a whole heck of a lot of mistakes. He's been playing pretty solid, and I hate to bring this up, but the Xhekaj and Struble debate, that's heating up. And further to that, after he knocks down Leonard, the puck gets turned around. Turns into a drive, the second line with a good opportunity, and they draw a penalty on this. I want to mention there's members of the audience that are dressed up in fluorescent. I believe that these individuals are friends and family members of a season ticket holder who has passed away. The man always wore fluorescent colors, and it's a way to honor him. There is some messiness. People thought that this was a viral trend, so I just wanted to clear the air on that. So back to the power play. They haven't capitalized on the power play yet. Are they finally going to do it? No luck, but they're knocking on the door. They're getting opportunities. They're just not getting lucky. And now with a little over 3 minutes left, the Capitals are going to win the faceoff, pull Lindgren, and see if they can have any luck with the extra man.
Now they've got the net empty with the extra attacker out, and it's Ovechkin on the puck, but it's broken up by Suzuki.
Doesn't look like it. Suzuki gets the stick over Ovechkin's pass, finds the puck, and puts it behind himself to get a well-earned empty net goal. Ovechkin pretty frustrated with himself here, but I mean, yeah, you should have hustled back a little bit better, buddy. So it feels like this game's probably going to end 5-2. At this point, they'll probably slow things down quite a bit and just move on. Just as you thought that it was going to lazily play out, Carrier takes a weak penalty, and the Capitals are going to try to make an attempt with another empty net push. On the power play with the net empty, Jake Evans is going to sacrifice himself, taking a big shot by Ovechkin. And then he takes another one. And then Evans finds the puck in the corner, and this happens.
Sim trying to find it. Jake Evans has got it. He'll shoot it down the ice.
6-2. The hero gets his reward. 2 empty net goals this game. Both were well earned. Great job. And that's going to be the end of the game. 6-2 for Montreal. I think the real mark of success for this one was under 3 goals were scored against. Dobes is now really beginning to look like the goaltender that gets the wins. So what happens from there? Is a decision going to be made? I don't think, any sort of official decision is going to be made, but I think you are going to see Dobes getting played a lot more often than Montembeault. And when time comes for the playoffs, geez, Monty, yeah, they might have to say something official. And I think, why not? And it happens. There's nothing to be ashamed of, Montembeault. You're having an off year. Maybe you turn it around next year. But if you give Dobes the confidence of knowing, hey, you're carrying the torch now, you're the guy, maybe that helps him. Maybe that helps him mentally. Goaltenders are like that. Anyway, I'd love to talk some more, but it's 12:30. I really got to get to bed. You guys know what to do. Like the video. Helps me out with search results, I think. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I would love to have you. And as always, I will see you down in the comments.